right now. Oh crap! Nice! A wipeout as well. An Arbiter right now. Look at it again. Oh! Ducking it! And now I'm Mewtwo. Oh, ducks it again! Root there. Nicely done there. Nicely done. See right now. Arbiter end. Well, you finally walked back in. You only joined us for about 3 seconds before storming out again. Well, you should have seen the first part of this match. It was basically Arbiter and Mewtwo laying double team moves on Zoroark. See right now he's down and out again, but Mewtwo and Arbiter going after each other now. Chokeslam City! No! Nothing work. Oh, shot there.
Well, here's the best way to sum it up.
STF!
I'm pissed off.
And
Austin
Mewtwo
Juhasz is pissed off.
Tryhard doesn't get it. Oh, we'll be seeing Austin Juhasz in action later tonight.
Well, let's just put it this way. The situation is Austin Juhasz is fuming because he knew this well before everyone else did. And he is pissed off and that's the favour of the
Slayer the Prophet there! Oh, look at Zoroark!
And the evidence was pretty much in the favour. I now don't trust Shadow.
Oh, what is he? Look at Zoroark!
And the fact is, all these rumours about Shadow have now just been pretty much proven by saying his new best friend.
Well, he said he was a good friend. He didn't say he was his best friend. But yeah, that picture that appeared up on the base, I think now it's pretty much been proven how true it is. But the two of them are in some form of friendship. And I think now it pretty much confirms about,
headbutt.
Arbiter busted open.
From the headbutt from Mewtwo.
But, as I was saying, Shadow was denying that it was him who was getting head, so to speak, from Lucario. Denying that it was him. I think now that he's put Zoroark in his match, I think it pretty much proves it's him. Proves that everything he has said is false.
Meaning there is now a breach.
Well, I mean, it's absolutely pathetic. Mewtwo there. From the outside at Arbiter right now. But he's got an opportunity to... Oh, look at this! That's Jack! Jack Stanbridge! And now look at this! Jack with the assault on the Arbiter!
And if Jack just does what I think he's about to do...
God! Something tells me, but... Arbiter! I'm gonna fight him!
Well,
fight back!
If Jack's pretty much proven to himself, one, he should have been fired for interfering in the CXWI Cup, and that's my personal opinion, and I know quite a lot of people on the base agree with me on that. Because he got involved.
Oh god, look at this now! Shot after shot after shot!
Two, if he helps Zoroark pretty much win this
match,
Mewtwo!
Mewtwo! Something tells me that he's not happy about Jack being out here! Just slamming him over the back of the head with a steel chair! I don't think Jack's out here to help Zoroark, I think Jack's out here to stop Arbiter!
Well, if he's stopping Arbiter and Zoroark ends up winning this
match...
match...
up now! And... Oh! Just... trips him up and... heads collide between Mewtwo and Arbiter! Oh, now roll up here by Zoroark!
Two.
Now! I'm to get back up and Zoroark has just pinned Mewtwo!
He just pretty much helped him. Jack just pretty much helped... No, I haven't... No, I'm not...
Well... Jack, he was out here to stop Arbiter, Mewtwo!
Jack's just pretty
Out
much
in,
summed
Richard got
up.
back in and stopped Jack, and pretty much unintentional or not, I don't know, but it was a distraction, and it ends up allowing Zoroark to capitalize on it. And now Zoroark, well, he's now the #1 contender for the international title.
Now here's pretty much my point
Well,
of this.
here's it. The Fire Star, he's the international champion. I think right now there is not going to be one neutral member of the roster that is not going to be cheering for the Fire Star when it comes to him against Zoroark.
And the question is, now this brings back to the whole Blaziken situation.
What do you mean?
Because the fact is, if you look at it, Blaziken pretty much despises Zoroark right now.
I think despises puts it very lightly.
Well, I can't use hate because the fact is, that's an understatement. Well,
But anyway, we move on now. Women's action. We've already
here's
seen
Amy
Samus in,
Rose.
and here's Amy Rose, and as you can see, not one dark colour on her.
but I'm
So
still...
clearly, if she's not a member of the Dark family, from what I can see. But
she is associated with Silver, so this is now just...
she's associated with the EXE virus,
As well.
or tries to be,
Well,
because she still has that mad crush on Sonic. I don't know if Amy is that much aware of how on drugs Sonic is right now, and the worst thing is that the drugs don't even show up on testing. That's the weird part. But it's just all part of the creepiness of the EXE virus. Well, anyway, here is Amy Rose. Amy Rose, remember, like I've already said, still she has that back injury and she has still never recovered from it. So, will that come into a factor? Now, well, tonight we've all been going a little bit crazy. And here's someone who's 24/7 crazy. And that's Amy Blazago.
I would love to see Amy Blazago. I've said this before, versus AJD, just to see who's crazier.
Probably Amy Blazago. But, once again, no question in my mind, but Alyssa, the current women's champion, will be keeping a close eye on this one.
So will She-Hulk.
Well, She-Hulk, she picked up a win on the road, which has, according to COO Shadow, COO Shadow has actually put She-Hulk in consideration for a shot at the women's title. However, let's see what happens in this match. Here is Earth. One of the more unusual of the women. Covered in tattoos, has a beard, and all that stuff.
And it's from parts
I mean, don't get me wrong. There is that woman representing Austria this year in the Eurovision Song Contest who has a full-out beard. But apparently, it's to do with a I think she said it was a women's rights protest or something. I can't remember what she said exactly.
We're not going to get involved in that sort of situation, are we?
Not at this point. I'm just pointing out what I think she was saying.
I know you're pointing it out, but
Right now,
Just
Samus.
just going.
Oh! And well, Amy Blazago, usual start of match fits.
And I'm going to be on the side of Samus and just say the fact is.
Well, of course,
Well, of course, the thing about Samus,
as of course I've already said about her and Austin are engaged and are already starting to plan what they want for their wedding. And Austin came to me with the idea that they wanted to have it here and that they wanted to have everyone in suits and like everyone in tuxedos and all that. And I said to Austin, First of all, I don't think that idea of everyone in suits will go down well with the rest of the roster. And second, you know how wrestling weddings normally go. And then Austin replied, "That's okay, we like a bit of chaos."
And
I have a bad feeling that. And then Samus said to me, "I think it would be funny to see Mewtwo in a tuxedo."
I know.
Yes, it would be, but I think Mewtwo would be pissed off.
Oh!
It doesn't!
Oh, that just...
Holy crash! Oh! Stops there by Earth.
That was with authority as well. But I've just got to bring up a point, and I know Austin Juhasz is now going to pretty much...
Neck breaker there by Amy Rose.
Want to kill me for this.
Go
Be
on.
careful of Triple H.
Be careful of Triple H.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying to be careful of. Well, yes, he did trash Edge and Vicky's wedding, which was actually in that stage of Triple H's career where he was funny instead of being what's best for business.
And he has a history with involving himself in weddings, so that's why I just
Well,
got to say...
don't worry, I can assure you that what's best for business is we keep Triple H out of our business. Of course, last time we saw Triple H was at the Crash and Burn Rumble, when he appeared as a guest Sebulba alone in the ring. Of course, this was the Crash and Burn where Sebulba won the Rumble from number 1. Triple H, they came out, and Sebulba was running like a fucking pussy.
But here, we got another situation to contend with. Shadow. And I say
Well,
a bold statement.
I'm gonna speak to Shadow about the whole thing, and he said he'd think about it.
When Shadow says he'll think about it, this is generally not
This
good.
is normally the sign that he'll wank to it. And
I'm
by
still-
the way, I have seen some footage of him.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna piss off a lot of people, but I have seen footage of him wanking to pictures of what Zoroark's doing in the car.
I think the majority of us have seen the footage backstage.
Worst thing is that Shadow is
denying.
well,
we
he
can't
denies
deny
it,
anymore.
Well, it's not just that Shadow denies it, but he also
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, but here's another thing.
That Shadow thing. He didn't question the He knows the situation I've had in the past.
you're talking louder. Yes. You're trying to whisper, and you're trying to whisper, and you're just getting louder and louder and louder and louder and louder.
I don't care.
That's not gonna work.
I don't care if he's listening because he knows this already. But I'm having a little bit because I know for a fact.
Samus there throwing
Like I
Earth to the
said,
corner.
Like
Oh,
I said,
crap, Amy.
if you're unaware of what's going on, I'm gonna have to bring.
Oh!
I did bring this up before. 4 superstars. Me, Captain Falcon. I believe it was Randy Lee
And that was SBO as well.
SBO. All went in for the drugs test, and pretty much he then questioned.
The only one that actually, all of you proved negative except Captain Falcon, who tested positive for cocaine.
Yeah, which is a bit suspicious because I've trained with Captain Falcon in the past. He is not the sort of person you would associate him being involved with drugs.
Well, hang on a minute. Captain Falcon, he is a obsessed with speed. I think that's I think that had a double meaning when he says that.
Yeah, I'm now.
Oh crap! It's good attack! Oh, but look at Amy! Amy Bazargo! Baker's dozen! And now, we're going after him. We're trying to go after her. Oh, and gives her an elbow shot. And right now, the crazy one is holding her under cover! High-pitched voice! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, she's not done. Oh,